Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a video where we're showing a little bit of maintenance that we're having to do on the ranch mower. We had a drive pump fail, belt got wrapped up around it, wiped the top bearing out. So you can see us remove a pulley, replace the drive pump, change the filter, put some fresh fluid in everything, get it fired up and going again. If you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, share, comment below. All those things really do help to grow the channel and I really appreciate them. So thanks. We'll get into it. Let's get a shot of him. This is our racing turtle. We find him just roaming around the shop about every time we're out here working. And we set him back out here and get him a drink.
He's fast.
Yeah, he is fast.
Set him in the sun, but there's a little spider too.
Yeah, big old spider over there. Alright, dude. Hopefully he drinks some of that water. It's hot out here. Over there in my big, over in the toolbox that nobody knows all the nooks and crannies of that I drug out here not that long ago, there was a puller in there that had some hidden features. And that bearing is smooth out of that drive motor. And we gotta get that pulley off of there to get it out of here. So, first things first. Mike already had those where he needed them and I pulled them out to get a good camera shot. He's probably mad at me. Did you put a dilly in the end of it?
Yeah.
So it'll swivel or whatever?
I did.
Good. Yeah, so Dad's gonna come back from town. And of course we're out in the middle of BFE here where it takes 30 minutes to get anywhere. So he had to run in to get a puller.
Oh shoot, I did. That we may not need.
That we probably won't need. He's gonna come back out here and this thing's gonna be laying on the workbench. And I'm sure his chicken nuggies in the house will be cold by then.
Hey,
even them nuts up your
yeah.
crooked.
I see that now.
I'll hold the Dumas as best I can. Okay.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Now all we need is a
wrench.
something.
Oh yeah, she's coming right after there.
Dang it. Yeah. He had to go to town for something else too, so.
Oh.
And this way, I'm rather surprised it's coming off this easy, actually.
Yeah, me too. It didn't pop or snap or make you struggle at all.
No. Voila.
Cool. What's all this jibber jabber? Looks like you ran into some old belt material or
Probably.
rope. Might be the source of the frustrations.
That's the packing for the seal.
No. There's a key. Is there a key in that, Mike? Yeah. Here's the key.
We probably need that.
Might need that later. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I saved that one and put that back on the new one. Here's the seal spring. Now, let me see that spring. Yeah, on all my other videos, everybody, I'm always talking about how you pack the damn seal with grease before you put it in so the spring doesn't pop out.
Yes, because guaranteed it will if you don't.
Whoever put this seal in probably didn't pack it with grease, did they, Mike?
You're probably right. Yeah. I do that every time. One time this last few weeks, though, I'm like, all right, this seal's gonna go in super easy. I tapped it one time, and that's all it takes.
Bounced it out?
Springs out of it. Luckily, I was able to get in there and push the spring back in place.
There's Dad. Hold that pulley up for him, Mike. I want to see his face.
Well, one part store was closed. I had to wait for them to open. Then after they opened, it was at the other store, so I had to run there.
Oh, hell.
Oh,
We
you
got
got it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I wasn't sure that.
I don't want to talk during it.
Mike, you got one of the bolts out there. You ready?
Yeah.
Pretty easy. There it goes.
Oh, the light went out. Do you have to take parts off now to put on the other one?
Yep.
The fittings and stuff? The
Yes,
arm
these
and-
two fittings. I already got these two changed.
Okay,
Cool. It's a Hydra gear.
Yeah, I hope they do make a rebuild kit.
Yeah. Or is there a core on it?
No?
Well, good. We can try to rebuild it and have a spare. All right, now we're getting all the old fittings, doodads, the throttle lever, all that stuff out of here. It's got these two bolts that clamp it. Let me see the bolt, Mike. Bolts. I wanted to pass on a little knowledge. We'll quiz Dad.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, oh no, he said. Now this bolt, I can tell, is a American standard fractional, whatever you want to call it, bolt, because it has these dash marks, and that's the method used to indicate the grade of the bolt. 3 dashes is a grade 5 bolt, like more would be a grade 8 bolt.
Kind of knew that.
Yeah. Now do you know why
No.
you can tell that's American bolt?
Well, I think all the metrics I've ever seen have some kind of number.
They got a number on it. Where you got your parts? Here they are. Now, before we take that off, Mike. Oh, as I'm taking it off,
Yeah.
does that have the ability to rotate
That's what I
360?
I don't think that it does. We can test.
It won't move.
All right, let's. No.
Okay. So as long as we just set it up like it was, it'll be good.
Yep.
And whoopsie daisy. All right. This is wheelie or not wheelie? Front tires on the ground, or front tires not on the ground?
You know, that's first month I had it. It's like, hey, my front tires don't roll. After every turn, my front tires didn't roll. So I figured out, oh,
Oh, Mike.
you're lifting.
All right. Whoa, you're good. You scare me.
Nah.
I don't know what that clamp's made of. The finest. I'm sure it's the
Drop it back
finest.
in just a little bit.
Eh,
Flush.
it's flush. It's good. But this,
Flush on one side.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like scared to death of that thing being cast or something and just shattering. Yeah.
All right.
We can move it. We got wheelie control. Oh, I see him. Okay.
Oh, trying to fall out.
All right. Did you have to hold a wrench on those?
No, they're carriage bolts.
Oh, okay, good. I'm gonna snug them up one more time now. I got my hands free.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You got assortment of everything?
Well, I don't, but they need.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, when you're working on stuff, I have a similar assortment. Every time I need something, I don't go and buy like the...
One.
Yeah, because what I've seen is that at the hardware stores, they'll sell you a little 2-pack or a 3-pack where it's got little, you know, like maybe that many cotter pins in one
Yeah.
little blister pack. And
Yeah.
it'll be like $3 or $6 or something.
Get the whole thing for.
Or they have this for $9
Yeah.
or $10.
Exactly.
Or you get on Amazon and you get that for just a little bit more.
Right.
So buy those and be good. That's what I do
Is that
too.
what you're telling everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, I got a spot in my, I've got a box or a spot in my toolbox or whatever that I typically
Just
let
that
them,
stuff,
just
yeah.
for those boxes.
Yep. How big?
Mike, that's the best Task Force adjustable hammer, 8-inch, 200mm drop forged hammer I've ever used. It's a Browning. You see that? From the man himself, John Moses Browning. Creator of the 1911
Right.
and the Modus and the little 30 cal.
And pulley.
And pulley. Keyway in there so I can look in from the top and kind of line that up. And feel it on the way down. Yep. Always good when it goes all the way down by hand, right?
Yeah.
Now that was kind of flush across the top there, like this one is. So I don't want it to go all the way down. I'm gonna pick up on it just a scotch as I... What are you doing, Mike? Putting cotter pin back in one of those where it didn't have one?
Yeah, I can't get the rod hooked up yet though.
Oh.
I like to knock got it out of there.
You have to do all that to get it apart?
Yeah. May have to pull that rod out of the top and get it started down here.
Yeah, you get a little Loctite or something we can put on these pinch bolts. What's it look like down here, Mike?
It's a mess.
An oily, nasty mess.
Oily, nasty mess.
And a couple hoses, a linkage.
Four hoses.
4 hoses. Oh, there's a drive motor, huh?
Motor.
Boom.
Yep.
We were...
Pressure lines. Return lines.
It was okay, you want longer?
No, these will work, I think.
You need anything else? Wanted to get a shot of our lifting apparatus. Same design and same construction as the one in my shop, except this one's a lot taller.
I'm really thrilled with the hood.
I'm sorry. I did have to tap that thing out though.
Too far. Snugged up.
Yeah, earlier that other bolt, it goes in crooked because they put it in crooked when they made it. And I think I tried to start it more of a straight angle. It got tight on us. So we pulled it back out and cleaned it up and started over. Put a little Loctite on these. They had Loctite on them when we took it apart. And they're going to be down there spinning where we don't want to get back into them.
No, we do not know.
Yeah, it's pretty much flush. I can see it starting to peek out of the hole down there. There it goes. What kind of mower is this, Dad?
It's a Great Dane, which as near as I can tell is built the same as a John Deere. Although I did think I found out the spindles are a little cheaper on this one.
Oh.
That's why I have 5 or 6 pairs.
Let me see that lever I welded back together still down there looking ugly.
Where's that? Oh, yeah, sure enough.
But I'd still buy another salvage one if I'd ever find one. So
Okay.
have an identical backup, you know. Already got a motor up there.
How many hours on it?
This, I don't even know. I don't think it goes that high.
You ride it to work. You ride it to work and back every day, don't you?
Do what?
Said you ride it to work and back every day, don't you?
Could. Yeah, well, I guess I do now. on my LinkedIn account, yeah, I'm the ranch hand, you know.
Yeah. Well, I guess until you get one, we all are.
Okay.
I can hold that there, Mike, if you want.
Yeah, you might.
Well, I could have used that when I was putting the whole drive belts for the blades. They kept falling off back here while I was working in the front.
That's the most frustrating. Belts are the worst part of, one of the worst parts of working on a vehicle usually. That's the hydraulic system filter?
Yes.
Did you ever change it before?
Yeah, if it's got a wick on it, I changed it.
Good. I'm proud of you.
I guess it's right. From the top.
Did you ever get a chance to look at that belt squeaking on the Trooper? You know, those guys are crazy.
Yeah.
Dive welders just don't have the lifespan for a career that I want to participate in. I'm sorry. The pay's great, it's exciting.
Well, yeah, I don't think you work very often. Only when they needed them, you know. Put them on.
Well, now I would go to like the PRC. I would be the PRC's dive guy.
Well, we ain't got anything to dive in.
I know, and that's why I would do it. Oh boy,
Yeah, why don't you go apply for that one?
I will. I'll tell them they need to get a new dive guy out there. What we're
Took them
looking
out
at
before we had it raised up in the air.
is that fuel tank strap goes in between this control arm bracket and the frame, right? So you need the strap down right about there.
Yep.
I think I can get a little more out of it. You ready?
Yeah. Once again, though, I think.
Can you pick up on it all? You just about got it. There you go.
Come down. Oh.
Do that. And he said, yeah, I got cars over Whoa. Kind of fun when the whole thing moves.
Okay, don't give up. I almost got it started.
Well, do you need me up here still?
Yeah. Maybe if you could eat a little more weight.
Get heavier than that.
Give me cheeseburgers.
Alright, don't move.
I got news for you. I'm not doing that. I ain't saying you're going to get real tight for that.
Oh, we're just trying to get it through the bulkhead right now.
It's through. I can get a nut on it now.
Well, get a nut on it. I'll keep turning.
Alright, I got a wrench on it too.
Can you cinch it down?
Yeah.
I trust your big wrench a little bigger than this little ratchet. So Mike is clamping down the choke line there. I got the old gas or fuel hose up to this vibration driven fuel pump. Or what is that? Pulse?
Pulse, yeah. I've changed it a number of times, but I think it's usually water in the gas instead of...
Right, pump it. All right, Mike's letting it down.
Touch the chain with the battery first.
We're free. They wanted synthetic.
Engine oil for hydraulic fluid. That's unique.
I guess your chain stays in here.
Not normally, but Came in kind of handy, didn't it? All right, you did consume quite a bit of oil there, didn't you, somewhere?
I think you got a spot over there for me. That's what I do to mine. I've got a tool pouch that I put on the base. I keep all my chains and straps in. Although I do think,
It's so handy.
well, the only thing you need to do different is get the wireless remote like mine.
Yeah.
You can just walk around with it in your pocket. When you need to go up, you just push up.
Yeah, I'd sit down on it and it'd take off. Hate trying to check it because
I just overfill it and run it.
I think so.
Yeah, you're not gonna. You can't check it right now because all the stuff we just put on there is full of air.
Yeah, true.
If you overfill it, we'll drain a little bit out. But I bet you if you go run it around, it won't even be on the stick.
Yeah. So that's probably enough for now, though. It's well up there. Uh-oh. Well,
I've got red shop rags in the house.
so you catch that lip, so it never really opens until.
Yeah.
Did that go?
Yeah.
It was working. And thanks for sticking with us. I know that wasn't the most exciting video in the world. We'll have more sheet metal work and more repairs on the Challenger and the Malibu up soon. If you haven't done so, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And thanks, have a good one.